Welcome to the next instalment of the Baby to Sleep Father's Day mini-series. Today I'm going to be talking about bedtime routines and dads. So, as a mum, how many times have you got to the end of the day, you're absolutely exhausted, you are just absolutely dying for bedtime to get there, it's within reach, bath's nearly ran, you're getting yourself all ready for it, and then dad comes home 5 minutes before you're about to take them upstairs for a bath and get them ready for bed, and baby's all mega excited and stuff like that, and you're going, are you kidding me? Worse still, you're with your toddler or your child and you're on the last story and dad comes bounding up the stairs, kids like really excited because at the end of the day dad's home, dad does his thing, he goes downstairs, makes his brew, makes his tea, whatever it might be, and you're sitting there going, are you kidding me? I've got to now wind this child down and get them to go to sleep, and you've just buggered off to make yourself a brew. And you might be sitting there going, well, you should take over then. If you're going to come in and ruin my routine, you come and take over. Okay, maybe it's a bit extreme, but one thing we don't think about, and it's completely normal, we're knackered. We've just spent the day with the kids, we're absolutely exhausted, and we just want to put them to bed. We just want to have a brew ourselves. We just want to sit down and have some peace. What we don't think about a lot of the time is what's going through dad's head. So dad might be kind of thinking, well, he might have spent the whole day getting ready so he can rush home and spend that 5 minutes with his child before they go to bed. He might have spent the whole day excited, wanting to see their smile, and it's the highlight of their day. And he's just he's left things at work, he's cut his lunch short, whatever it might be, because he just wants to get home and spend those 5 minutes with his child. And he can't understand why suddenly you've come down and you give him the cold shoulder because he's thinking, well, haven't I done the right thing? I want to spend time with my child. And you know what? That kind of resentment just doesn't help things. So what we really need to do is keep those lines of communication open and actually build a routine or a what if scenario. If this happens, this is what we're going to do, because we are a team. We are in this together. We are a team, and this is what we will do in these scenarios. Okay, so it does depend, obviously, on what's going to happen. So, for example, if it is a case if he comes home 5 minutes before you're about to go up to do bedtime routine, do you know what? Rather than sitting there looking resentful and glaring from a distance going, I can't believe you've done that. I can't believe you're getting him so hyped up. I was just about to go upstairs. Do one of two things. Take that 5 minutes for you, okay? Or if you've not ran the bath yet or got everything out, nip upstairs, take that 5 minutes to run the bath, get the pyjamas out, get the nappy out, whatever it might be, so you can actually just do it in peace and quiet. So when you go upstairs, everything's nice and smooth. And then you could always get dad to bring baby or child up for their bath, so you don't have to go back down and bring them up. And then dad can go back downstairs and do whatever he's needing to do. Then he could come back up for the last 5 minutes or something like that and stay in a night. Especially if you've got an older baby or a toddler or a child that can understand a bit more. After they've brought them up for the bath, rather than being all excitable, you can actually say, yeah, I'm just going to go and sort myself out, and I'm going to come back and we'll read a story before you go to bed. So if you do 2 stories, do 1 each. And again, this can make it much more the norm. So you lose that massive, excitement drive that kicks in because dad's coming, because actually it's the norm. Okay, brilliant, you've come home, this is fantastic, you've made it home, and actually you've put me to bed, I'm going to do this, and now we're going to have our story together. And it becomes much more normal. And if it's normal, it's less excitable, but you're still getting to have that bonding time. Okay, so these are just a few little things that you can do around that sort of time as well. If you are in a situation where you do get home and you've only got 5 minutes or something like that, come in calm down mode. Come in calm down, daddy. Okay, come into the room. I've come to say night-night. I'll see you in the morning. I'm so excited to see you. I'm so glad I got back to give you a kiss night-night. But be calm, because at the end of the day, yes, you're super excited to have got home and see your child before they go to bed and give them a kiss goodnight. But mum's also extremely stressed and just could really do with that break as well. Now, the other thing is with regards to feeding. So what you could do if you wanted to, if you were using a bottle, is you could do bedtime routine yourself if you wanted to, or you could just do the feed. It's completely up to you. But this again could be one of those things that actually, you know, if you're expressing or you're using formula and you're using a bottle, dad might want to do the odd bedtime routine, and it might just give mum that little bit of a breather as well, so you can spend some alone time as well, because at the end of the day, you know, that's one of the things it's so important that we do have that time alone, but that alone time is going to be what helps strengthen that together time as well. I hope you found this really, really helpful, and I will see you tomorrow for our next instalment. See you later.